Ladies and gentlemen, from a population of 114, welcome to Botero Field and Hoehne High School. I'm Brock Bernelli. This is your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. JDG Auto Collision, why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? Clear sunny skies here in Hoehne, about 75 degrees here before kickoff, about 15 minutes till. We're going to be right back. This is your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. Welcome back from the Crow's Nest, ladies and gentlemen, in studio. Some numbers to keep an eye out on tonight. It's the Farmer Bowl, Sargent versus Hoehne. Going to Hoehne, 4-2 in the Max Preps era versus Sargent. Last contest being September 8th, 2023. And a 46-0 win. In fact, the last two have been the same exact score of 46-0. Last year, Hoehne dominated through the air and on the ground, where Magnet and Terry went 7 for 13 with 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. Levon Bachicha pounded the rock there that day for 123 yards with 11.3 yards per carry, which was also his first 100-plus yard game. After those next 3 weeks, Levon Bachicha would go on for a tear of 602 rushing yards. That would be an average of about 200 rushing yards per game the next 3 weeks. Going to be a good one. Let's hear more about Hoehne. All next with us, you're watching your JDG Auto Collision pregame show, JDG Auto Collision, 719-846-3429. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. JDG Auto Collision serving Trinidad and the surrounding communities for 42-plus years. Go to JDG Auto Collision of Trinidad over there on Freedom Road. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? JDG Auto Collision of Trinidad. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. It's this Hoehne team 0-1 coming off a bye loss versus state-ranked number 2 Simila. Simila actually had a former Utah U NFL player, Luther Ellis, who played for the Broncos. Now a pretty cool little fact, his son actually, Jonah Ellis, 2024 third-round draft pick, playing outside linebacker there, the Mancos Blue Jays. QB situation for Hoehne still kind of getting figured out. Magnet is still expected to be the starter. Week 1 ended the game on a nice little touchdown, but he was 2 for 7 for 26 yards with 3 picks and 0 touchdowns in the air. But I like what he did with the legs. 11 carries for 60 yards is quite solid with a touchdown. He's a type of quarterback who's always going to fight for that extra yardage, and I like that from Magnet. Also, you have the quarterback, Bobby Terry, a senior. He threw the ball once, and that was a pick 6. Magnet would later come in after a 3 straight turnover drive from Magnet. But nonetheless, also, this Hoehne team has quarterback Antonio Cantoria. Very good athlete. Let's see what he can do possibly. He may get some looks at quarterback as well. That's going to be a quick wrap for your Hoehne squad. About 10 minutes till kickoff here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We're going to be right back and talk about the Sargent Farmers. Big shout to our 2024-25 super fans, Oakley Wilson and Peggy Miser. If you want to become a super fan, you can donate any amount to the Saddle Rock Sports Network and get your name mentioned in every broadcast that happens on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Cool little thing we do as on the Saddle Rock Sports Network now, doing concerts, plays, county fairs, and obviously our bread and butter sports games. So big shout out to all of our super fans. I'm going to leave that right up, and we're going to roll into the Sargent Farmers. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your last segment of the JDG Auto Collision pregame show. JDG Auto Collision, year-long sponsors of Hoehne and the Saddle Rock Sports Network, serving Colorado in Trinidad and surrounding communities for 42-plus years. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best 3401 Freedom Road in Trinidad, Colorado? 719-846-3429. Again, why mess with the rest when you can go to the best JDG Auto Collision for all your auto body needs? Also, upcoming games on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. That Swink versus Hoehne volleyball game already completed, as well as that Kim Branson at Manzanola. But also here, Friday Night Lights here, ladies and gentlemen, the Farmer Bowl Sargent at Hoehne. And then tomorrow, Branson, Kim at Cotopaxi, and Des Moines over there down up Highway 12 versus Primero for volleyball. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to the last segment of your pregame show. Brock Brunelli here in the studio. Shall be a good one, about 8 minutes till kickoff. Just want to give a quick apologize to the fans of the Sargent Farmers. I wasn't able to find much stats or research on you guys, so no bias towards any team or that. Truly love every team equally as possible. But anything from what I can find from Sargent 4-5 last year. An away win tonight would be their 50th on the road in school history since the Max Preps era. First matchup was September 10th, 2004 against Hoehne. I wasn't even born yet. That's crazy. But anyway, last Sargent win was September 2nd, 2016, 2,931 days ago, whereas a stellar performance by Ryan Davis with a 157.9 QB rating and 232 passing yards, where the Sargent defense was able to force 5 fumbles against Dylan Solano and the Hoehne Farmers. This year to present with the Sargent Farmers, they are 1-1 this year in the present day. A win versus Lake County 48-6, then losing versus Hayden 58-22. That's a quick wrap on your JDG Auto Collision pregame show. Down to the field and hear from PA announcer Jasper Botero.
The nose guard, junior number 51, Mateo Molter. A 1 defensive end, number 52, a sophomore, Connor Canizo. At the other At the linebackers, number 1, a senior, Levon Bachicha. A junior wearing number 4, Anthony Sandoval. The other linebackers, a senior wearing number 21, Gilberto Alvarado. At the safeties, wearing number 9, a sophomore, Brody Silvey. And the other safety wearing number 5, a junior, Jacob Magnanet. The Farmers are coached by Rodney Yates, assistant coaches John Terry, Travis Kniesel, and Gabe Daskell.
All right, Mr. Jasper Patero here getting it done as the PA announcer. About 7 minutes here before kickoff. Call it 6, actually. About to be getting the coin toss and national anthem here just in a bit, ladies and gentlemen. Here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network, got a special guest in the house tonight. Phoenix and Roman's going to be on the camera. You might remember Phoenix there from some basketball games last year. Always does a good job. You just saw her in volleyball. She plays volleyball for this Hoehne team as well. So big shout out to Phoenix and Roman helping out tonight. Let's go down to the field for the coin toss. Looks like your captains tonight, number 21, working left from right, Gilberto Alvarado, Mateo Molter, Connor Kniezel, Jason Guzzo. Looks like the Hoehne Farmers will be receiving the kick here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. This Hoehne team coming off a bye. They lost versus Simula here in week 1, 40-12. That Simula squad, very tough, though, so it's going to be really interesting to see what this Hoehne squad can do here tonight at home. And then now at this time, let's hear the national anthem. All right, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have kickoff here coming up right now, ladies and gentlemen. It's time to get started here, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. This is the only place to watch tonight's game, so thank you all who tuned in. If you guys are just joining us, Brock Brunelli, Phoenix and Roman on the camera. Going to be a great one here tonight. Hoehne receiving the kickoff. Hoehne in the red and black, the Sargent Farmers in the yellow, black, and white. Kyler Jones to kick us off here from Hoehne, Colorado, and Patero Field, the home of the 4-time state champs. The ball is up in the air, and let's get started. To receive, it's Levon Bachicha. Fell there at first. They're going to say the knee hit the ground while he touched the ball, and now Hoehne's going to set up shop around the 15 to get us started. Jacob Magnet trots out tonight to be the starting quarterback for this Hoehne squad. Got the starting nod week 1, and now he does in week 2. Looks like Sargent's displaying a man-to-man, three-man backfield. Quick handoff for Anthony Sandoval to get us started. Finds a crisp lane up, and Anthony Sandoval still going. That's enough for a first down to get us started. Nice run for Anthony Sandoval. We saw him get the starting nod last week for this Hoehne team. Actually, 2 weeks ago to be specific. Sorry. Anyway, Anthony Sandoval has been quite well so far for this Hoehne team this year. Specific. That's the word I was looking for, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, back to the action. Jake Magnet in the gun. Quick handoff off the read to Anthony Sandoval. Shoves one off, and here we go. Sandoval takes it up, and 2 plays and 2 first downs for Sandoval. Quick little 15-yard runs, back-to-back plays, and now sets up shop for another Hoehne first down. Past the 50, around the 47 now, this Hoehne squad. Anthony Sandoval takes a quick break. Looks like he might have messed up the laces there, retying his shoe, and now we're back to the action. Brody Sylvie out right of your screen. Jacob Magnet out of the gun. Motion man Sylvie. Quick handoff off the sweep. Here comes Sylvie. Going to make one man miss, but after the second man gets eventually brought down, it's going to be about a gain of 1 or 2. Called about 2nd and 8. 11:15 left in the first quarter here. Hoehne finds themselves on the 46. Levon Bachicha back in the game. Nathan Zamora gets the call from OC head coach Ronnie Yates coming over here from Wiley. The Sargent team stacking the box now. 2 out wide, Sylvie Zamora. Off the QB option there, that's going to be Levon Bachicha. Shoves one man off. He's going to get about 4 or 5 yards. Look like he was eventually brought down there by Cade Temple, a senior. 3rd down now for Hoehne as they're deep into Sargent territory now, trying to get a first down after 2 quick first downs from the legs of Anthony Sandoval. .37 clock running. Out of the huddle, Magnet, the quarterback. Sylvie lining up in the backfield. One high zone here for Sargent. Magnet's going to take it himself. Looks like he's going to be short of the first down. Was eventually brought down there. Looks like he is brought down there by number 4, Lucas Garcia, the senior. 4th and 3 for Hoehne. All signs indicate they're going for this now in Sargent territory. Like the aggressive play calling here early on from Coach Yates. Quick substitution coming into the game. That looks like number 7, Bryson Medina, a freshman. Number 34, Nolan Berger, the senior, out. Let's see what Hoehne can do here. Magnet not lining up under center, so it looks like they're going to eventually go for this and not try to get the defense to jump. Jacob Magnet going for it. He's going to take it on the quarterback option. Magnet has enough for the first down and some, and that's going to move the chains. 1, 2, 3, quick first downs for this Hoehne squad. And that's the thing you'll get with Jacob Magnet. He's not scared to take a hit. He gets the extra yardage. You got to love the poise from the quarterback off that quarterback option. Levon Bachicha checks out for this Hoehne squad. Magnet in the gun, back in the backfield, Anthony Sandoval. He got to start it off early with about 30 rushing yards on 2 carries. Looks like that's going to be a false start. All signs indicate that might move Hoehne back. It is going to move Hoehne back. Indeed, 9:16 remaining. Looks like the left guard or tight end there of Hoehne jumped a little too early. Sylvie's going to hit the sideline here this time. 1st and 15 for Hoehne, 5-yard penalty there. First time we've seen Mustard on the field. Zamora out left wide of your screen. 2 men in the backfield off the full house formation. Looks like Sargent's going to send the house here, and it looks like Nathan Zamora jumped early there. Another penalty is going to be about 1st and a mile now. They did get a legal procedure there on Nathan Zamora. Jumped a little early, 1st and 20 now. Lots of real estate to cover now for this Hoehne squad. 8:52 remaining. A good thing about Hoehne so far, already a 3 or 4 minute drive, chewing up a lot of time. If you end up this drive with 6, you're feeling really good about yourself. And now it looks like a Sargent player jumped. And now it's going to be 1st and 15 anyways. So we've gone 3 straight pre-snap motion penalties now. Hopefully we can get another play off right now. Sargent team going to send the house again here on the Farmers. Magnet in the gun off the snap. Takes it. Quick handoff. Here comes Levon Bachicha. Levon Bachicha with one man to beat to the 5. Touchdown, Hoehne. Get that ball a bib because Levon Bachicha just took it to a crib all the way for 6. And Hoehne starts out early here with a touchdown from Levon Bachicha. You got to like that from Hoehne early on, killing a lot of time and ending up in 6. 8:19 remaining here. Here comes the 2-point try. Sandoval to the left and Magnet to the right. That's Levon Bachicha who just scored the touchdown. Out of the gun, Magnet. He's going to take himself and run it right up the gut and walk in nearly untouched. That's enough for a 2-point. 8 minutes remaining. 8 points for Hoehne. 8-0 is your score. You're watching high school football all on the SRSN.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 8-0 is your score. Brock Brunelli on the call. On the camera, Phoenix Roman, Hoehne Sr. Here comes Brody Silvely. Botches it out here. And it looks like Hoehne recovered. Initial signs indicate the special teams of Hoehne recovered. And as the song's still rolling, Hoehne's recovered the ball and now sets up shop around the 40. Beautiful placement there by Brody Silvey. And now Hoehne sets up shop again on offense off the onside kick. And we're still getting some rock and roll part 2 here during the drive. Some good old Gary Glitter, I believe, the Joker. And it's faded out. Well, that pumps up the fans quite a bit. An onside kick to get us started. And now we're going to get a quick motion. The flip-flop there of Bachicha and Sandoval. Magnet's going to throw. Finds wide open in the seams, Levon Bachicha. Grabs it, and Levon Bachicha takes it down around the 2 or 3 yard line. Beautiful throw there by Jacob Magnet. Put it right on the numbers of number 1, Levon Bachicha. And now Hoehne setting up shop. He's eventually brought down there by Cade Temple. Cade Temple's been a pretty good DB here early on in these 2 drives. You found those 2 Farmers receivers just feathering themselves down the sideline out of the flats. You saw Levon Bachicha there. Now Hoehne trying to capitalize again. Magnet's going to take it with his legs. Shoves one man off, and that's a touchdown. Jacob Magnet gets Hoehne going 14-0. 14-0 Hoehne, 7:57 remaining in the first. This Hoehne team looking really good, running on all cylinders here on offense early on. If you're 4 or 5 minutes into a game without your defense going out there, you're setting up early really good. And you can't even say who's won all 3 phases of the ball so far because, I mean, Hoehne hasn't been able to get on defense yet. So far, this Hoehne team looking really good on offense and special teams. 4 men on the line, 2 out wide. That's Sylvie and Maurice Reese-Bachicha. Motion man, Sylvie Magnet. Magnet's going to just take it with his legs again, go nearly untouched again. And 16-0 is your score. Hoehne capitalizing early. We're going to be right back from Botero Field.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the Hoehne faithful got to be excited about this start to tonight's contest. 16-0 early on. Beat this Sargent team 46-0 last year. Already have 16 early points. Caden Mark is now in the game there on the 44 jersey on the kickoff. Brody Sylvie sends it deep. Sylvie kicks it outside there to Sargent. That's number 4, Lucas Garcia, takes it for about 10 to 15 yards for the Sargent Farmers. And now this Hoehne defense finally getting on the field. My apologies, about 4 minutes killed off the time there and 16 quick points. See what this Sargent offense can do, though. I mean, the Sargent team definitely not out of the game yet. Looks like Hoehne sending the house here. Stacked box formation here. Magnet outside as a corner. Quick handoff. That's Garcia off the left side off the sweep. And here comes Garcia. Shoves one farmer into the ground and enough for a first down. Looks like Garcia got the best of Gilberto Alvarado there that time and takes it for about 20 to 25 yards and a farmer's first down. Jason Guzzo, the nose guard, going to check out for this Hoehne squad in the 96 jersey. Hoehne's going to stack this box here in another overload. 2 corners out high. Levon Bachicha as your linebacker. Quick handoff. That's Garcia. Makes 2-man miss. Spin Aruni. It takes it about for 7 or 8 yards. So just like that Hoehne team, Garcia's gotten started just as good here on the offense. Moving now deep into Hoehne territory around the 40. Jason Guzzo back in. Mateo Molter hits the bench. Good to see Mateo Molter out there and back and healthy and good on the football field. Missed all of last year, and now he's back. It's good to see Mateo Molter back out there on the field. Looks like Hoehne's going to stack it. Might send 2 or 3 out of coverage here if they elect to pass. They're going to pass, and a nice little pass break up there by Jacob Magnet. It looks like that ball was intended for Sierra from the senior from Sargent. Jacob Magnet was available there to come up off the 2 side receivers. He's going to take a quick water break there. That time, Maurice Bachicha back in there on the left side of your screen. Garcia out on the right temple, the quarterback, motion man. Here comes a man off the right side there, kicks it back out. And eventually brought down there. That's Anthony Sandoval making a tackle past the 30. Enough for a Sargent first down. Anthony Sandoval almost taking out the legs there of his head coach, Ronnie Yates. Good wrap-up tackle there from Anthony Sandoval. And now still, though, a Sargent first down. His running game out of the shotgun so far from Sargent's been quite effective against his Hoehne defense. This Hoehne team obviously stacking the box quite a bit, but at the end of the day, the Sargent team still finding gaps to get through and getting first downs. Temple, another motion man, same exact play. The quarterback's going to take it off the option, though, this time. Temple's going to get wrapped up quick there. Quick wrap up there from Jason Guzzo. Might have got a yard or two, bring up second down. Second 10, indeed, 6:54 remaining, 16-0. Checking back in is Lucas Garcia. He's had a couple nice runs here so far. $7:15 here at Botero Field in Hoehne. Two men in the backfield. Temple, the quarterback. Out of the gun, going to take the snap there. That's number 9, Jace Capron, the junior. Capron takes it for about a yard or two. Going to bring up third down now, though. 3rd and 7, call it 6:39 remaining. $6:25 remaining here, 16-0 is your score. Temple, the quarterback. Garcia to the right side of the hip of Temple. Hoehne stacking that box again, only keeping 2 high. It looks like they might have got a man jump. Actually going to be a quick timeout there before the jump. 6:07 remaining, 16-0 is your score. We're going to be right back. You're watching high school football all on the SRSN. JDG Auto Collision. Why mess with the rest when you can go to the best? Serving Trinidad and surrounding communities for 42 plus years. Go to JDG Auto Collision over there on Freedom Road for all your auto body needs. We welcome you back to the football action. Another motion man off the option here. Going to take it off the little Philly action, it looks there. And Temple's going to catch it. Touchdown, Sargent. Philly type play there, but is a reverse to the left rather than the right. That's been kind of one of those plays based off of kind of what Doug Peterson and the Philadelphia Eagles did a few years ago there in the Super Bowl with Nick Foles and Trey Burton, I believe, a tight end it was, number 80. Nice little play there off the quick reverse and a Philly type play there. Nice little play drawn up there by Jonathan Medina.
Looks like the penalty's going to be offside against Hoehne.
It's like we have dirty laundry on the field. See if that touchdown still stands. PA announcer Jasper Botero said it was on Hoehne. Ball's going back, though, it looks. Let's see. No touchdown there. It's nullified. Penalty happened. No free play there that time. Nice little play design, but nonetheless, it don't get 6 for Sargent. First down now for Sargent, about a 1st and 5. Temple back. Garcia's going to take it instead. Going to be a flag. You're starting to see the Sargent team. They might have looked what Simula did a couple weeks ago against this Hoehne team. A lot of the reverses from the running backs, getting it out of the gun instead of the quarterback. And another penalty. I believe that's about penalty number 5 or 6 between the two teams. Connor McGraw got a little rep in there for Hoehne. He's going to hit the bench. Connor McGraw, I believe, a junior. Been my cornhole partner a couple times at the Los Animas County Fair. Little fun fact for all the folks at home. Quick snap. That's going to be off the quick reverse. Little option there. Here comes Caprone. Takes it down around the 9. Quick reverse there from Caprone. And now the Sargent team finds himself with the first down. Sargent team doing a lot what Simula did. A lot of trickery plays to keep this Hoehne defense on their toes. 5:17 remaining here in the first quarter. Sargent deep into Hoehne territory with their backs against the wall. Out of the gun, that's going to be Temple. 2-man backfield. 3-step drop, going to get another interception. Here comes an interception here for Hoehne. That's Levon Bachicha. Makes one miss. Here we go. 40, 30, 20, 10, 5. Touchdown, Hoehne. Levon Bachicha, a nearly 80-plus yard pick 6. Levon Bachicha, have a day. 22-0 with 4:43 remaining. Levon Bachicha read that coverage like a book. Number 1 for Hoehne, picking up off number 1 of Sargent. A pick 6, and now here comes the 2-point conversion. 2 men in the backfield. Sargent trying to get a quick substitution here. They're going to get it. See if Magnet uses his legs here again as he did in the first 2 tries. He's going to do that. Indeed, he takes it. Mustard on the field. Looks like 2-point try going to be no good. 22-0 is your score. Hoehne up early in the first quarter.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Welcome back. 22-0. You're watching high school football on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Brock Bernelli here on the mic. Phoenix and Roman getting it done, doing a very good job here on the camera here tonight. Phoenix, a big part of the student-powered broadcasting unit. Saddle Rock Sports Network running with 4 schools now. Des Moines, believe they play against Primero tomorrow. So that'll be a good one for volleyball. We have the Branson Bearcats, the Kim Mustangs, and newly entered last year in the fall, the Hoehne Farmers. It's been quite a privilege to be able to cover alumni, obviously I am, of Hoehne, and then obviously graduating from Branson. It's been quite a pleasure, and I've been blessed to be able to cover both of my old schools. It's been very fun, and I mean, I love covering all these schools. And back to the action. Off the quick kickoff there, taking it around the 35. 22-0 is your score here. Connor Kniesel now back in as a nose guard. Magnet Sylvie as the corners. Up high, looks like this Hoehne team's going to try to pressure cook the Sargent offense again. Off the option man, that's number 9, Caprone, the junior. And it looks like it might be another turnover in a Hoehne ball. And it is indeed. Hoehne's going to set up shop again in Sargent territory. Everything's gone right so far for this Hoehne team pretty much here tonight. Three quarters still left to play, but so far this Hoehne team looking really good. Magnet in the gun. Behind him there's Anthony Sandoval. Magnet off the handoff. Sandoval's going to find an opening, and Sandoval's going to go nearly untouched into the end zone, and another Hoehne touchdown. Anthony Sandoval taking it to the crib for a Hoehne touchdown. 28-0 early on. It's a good day so far for this Hoehne team. 4 touchdowns, 3 men scoring, that being Levon Bachicha twice, 1 on offense, 1 on defense. Magnet using his legs for 6, and then now Anthony Sandoval finding an opening and just bursting through that gap for a touchdown. Magnet takes a hit near the ankles, and it looks like he's going to get the 2-point conversion. That is good indeed. 30-0 is your score. Hoehne running on all cylinders straight off here in at Botero Field. Big shout out to all of our super fans, 2024-25 sponsors, Oakley Wilson and Peggy Miser. If you want to become a super fan, you scan that QR code, talk to myself or a Saddle Rock representative, or visit saddlerocksolutions.com/fans. You get in on that, you can say anonymous, or you can become a super fan and get your name mentioned in every broadcast, not matter the amount. Just a nice little token of appreciation of what we're doing. Also, if you want to like, subscribe, comment to this video, please feel free to do so. It helps us out. Share this link. Tell your friends what's going on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We truly appreciate all your support here. And back to the action from Botero Field. 30-0 is your score. 4:27 left here in the first quarter. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just got off the talking there to Superintendent Joe DeAngelis. Big part of what's happening here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Him and Miss Yvonne Winning letting this all happen, letting us even film the games here at Hoehne. So big shout to Mr. D, one of my former superintendents, a very good guy. 4:25 remaining, 30-0 is your score. On the 40 here comes the Farmers. Quick reverse, that's Garcia. Brought down quickly by Levon Bachicha. Levon Bachicha got on the shoulder pads of Garcia and made a nice tackle in the backfield. 4:09 remaining, 30-0 is the score here in the first. Second and 20 now for this Sargent squad. Looks like Hoehne's going more to like a zone type cover 1 formation. Taking it with the legs, Levon Bachicha. Ball's live. And it looks like Hoehne got it again. Jason Guzzo getting right on top of it. And now this Hoehne team, and oh no, it looks like number 44, Mitchell Peterson, the junior, a little shaken up there for Sargent. All prayers go out to him, and hopefully all's good for him. Hoehne, though, coming out big again. Off the fumble recovery, caused by Levon Bachicha, swarming in right on that backfield of Sargent. Jason Guzzo off the defensive line getting right on top of it. And now this Hoehne team can get another 6 here in the first quarter. Magnet dancing around in the pocket. Throws a bullet down the field to Nathan Zamora. And that's a touchdown. Nathan Zamora hauls it in, and another touchdown for Hoehne. And we've seen 2 passes like that from Magnet, one to Bachicha, and now one to Nathan Zamora. Zamora was able to position himself quite perfectly, almost feathered up that sideline, and another 6 for Hoehne. 36-0, 3:33 remaining. Expect them to use Magnet here off the quarterback option again to take it. Heavy right side Magnet. Going to hand it off to Sylvie off the reversed. And he reaches in. Almost runs into Mr. Davy Santa Steven, but 2-point conversion good. 38-0, 3:33 remaining from Botero Field.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watauga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
$38-0, good times here for the Hoehne faithful. 3:33 remaining. We're only in the first quarter. Believe once it's past 40, we'll get a running clock. Sylvie sends it deep. Botched. Here comes the Hoehne covering unit and gets a tackle there. Nice little tackle there by Connor McGraw. Connor McGraw making the play there, limping after the play, but nice little special teams tackle by Connor McGraw, Jr. 38-0, 3:25 remaining in the first. Believe once we get past 40, we have a running clock for the rest of the game. If you go back about 2 or 3 years ago, this Hoehne team posted 100 on the scoreboard. That was in that COVID year. So far, they are on pace to eclipse that mark, but with the running clock, it would be hard to do. Quick handoff. It looks like Garcia finds an open field with 3 farmers to be eventually brought down by a host of farmers, Canizel and Mateo Molter. Canizel trying to send his plea to Kirby Bonato, the ref, and saying he picked up the fumble, but nonetheless, it's still going to remain Sargent ball. Dago Lujan going to take a quick break here. 38-0, 3:10 remaining. Thank you all for tuning in on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. If you guys are just joining us, like, subscribe this video. We truly appreciate all your guys' support. Quick handoff off the draw there. That's about a 2-yard carry for Sargent. Did not quite see who was brought down there that time. It looked like his number 28, Kyler Jones, a freshman. Again, significant playing time here for the Sargent squad. Connor McGraw here checking in for Mateo Molter. It looks like Connor McGraw getting a lot of more looks there as a left end and right end for this Hoehne team here early on, having the trust of the coaching staff to put him in and getting some reps at the edge. Temple in the gun. The southpaw is going to throw it. Ball's up in the air. No Hoehne player able to get up to it. Jacob Magnet was looking up at it in the air but can't come up with it. It was about a foot away from his foot there that time. 38-0. Looks like one of the Hoehne front four got on top of that ball there that time, causing the deflection. 38-0, 2-minute warning here in the first quarter. Temple gets the play from head coach Medina. I haven't seen this a lot here tonight. Under center's Temple. Getting out of the gun formation. Temple. Off the reverse, off the little bootleg. Temple's going to take it and eventually brought down. He's going to get about 5 or 6 yards there. 1:59 remaining. Mateo Molter back in. Connor McGraw out here for 4th down. Getting a quick break after being out there on that right edge for the last 2 snaps. And it could be a good reason there. Connor McGraw making that nice open field special teams tackle. And that's the best way to get more playing time to move up the depth chart in all the levels. If you make plays on special teams, you're going to get more playing time. Quick little triple option here. Eventually brought down there by Jacob Magnet. That's Kyler Jones, a freshman. You're going to hear a lot more from him here in these next 3 or 4 years. Good seeing some freshmen, sophomores getting some playing time, significant playing time rather. Gilberto Alvarado hits the bench. Looks like they're going to take out, I believe that's number 9, Brody Sylvie. He's going to be out as well. 154, 38-0 is your score. Sargent and Hoehne territory around the 45, I'm going to call it. Sargent out of Hoehne territory now, and it looks like a farmer jump there. That's Levon Bachicha off of the 4th down. Off the jump, there's Levon Bachicha off the false start. Zamora out wide to the right of your screen. Magnet now under center. Fullback formation with Guzzo as the fullback. Quick toss. Finding an opening. Looks like that's Anthony Sandoval. He's going to be close to a first down, about 13, 12-yard gain off of the 5-yard penalty. Nathan Zamora limping off the sideline there, and Brody Sylvie back in. You know, I brought it up early on in the season, the preseason. This Hoehne team with Anthony Sandoval and Levon Bachicha, it's going to do numbers for them of helping out 2 good running backs. That's a luxury for Coach Ronnie Yates. Comes Magnet's going to just take it out of the center. And that's a first down for Jake Magnet. And that's just the poise from Jake Magnet. I mean, he's not scared to take a hit. I've said it time and time again. I mean, he's reckless out there. I mean, reckless driving Jake Magnet is with the ball in his hands. Gotta like that, though, from a quarterback. He's not scared to take a hit and gets the extra yardage. Jake Magnet going to go back under center. 38-0 is your score. Still the first quarter here in Hoehne. 38 seconds remaining. Quick handoff. Anthony Sandoval bursts through the gap. Makes another man miss. Breaks a couple tackles. And it looks like he spun himself in for a first down. Ref's going to say move them chains. That's another Hoehne first down. 25-5 remaining goes on the clock. First down. And the Hoehne mascot has entered the field, ladies and gentlemen. Not too sure if he has a name or not, but he is here and he is alive. Magnet, the quick sweep there. That's Anthony Sandoval. Finds a gap, takes a huge hit there, eventually brought down by Temple. Gotta like the elusiveness from Sandoval here tonight so far. Sandoval, he's patient, finding those gaps and going right through them, and it's picked him up a lot of extra yardage here tonight. Looks like Hoehne's just going to let this clock run out. End of the first, 38-0. Hoehne up big time at the end of one. Welcome back, ladies and gents. 38-0 is your score. This is the start of the second quarter. At halftime, you're going to have your Cook Oil halftime show report. Comments, reactions, scoring, and everything in good in between. That's going to be brought up here at halftime, all on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. 38-0, Hoehne deep in Sargent territory. Quick handoff, Anthony Sandoval runs up the gut, going to be short of a touchdown. 11:47 remaining. Second down now for Hoehne. Second and goal here. First and goal, actually. My apologies. He got enough there for the first down. Magnet under center. That's Mateo Molter. Magnet's going to take the snap. Line trying to push him in. Can't get him in. He's going to lose about a yard or two. 38-0 remains the score. 11-11 remaining here in the second. Magnet gets the play call from head coach OC Ronnie Yates. 10:50 remaining here, second quarter. Hoehne trying to capitalize on another drive. Magnet under center. Going to flick it there to Anthony Sandoval. Looks like he wasn't expecting it, but Sandoval finds the end zone for another 6 there off the pitch from Jacob Magnet. Another touchdown for Hoehne, and 44-0 is your score with 10:31 remaining in the second. (44-0) it reads. Jacob Magnet here going for the 2-point conversion. 2 touchdowns for Anthony Sandoval. He matches his partner Levon Pachicha with 2. Jacob Magnet also with 2, and one of them off of that nice pass to Nathan Zamora. 44-0 is your score. Magnet going to roll out, pitches it. Anthony Sandoval again. Gets hit hard, but looks like he made it for 2. He did indeed. 2-point conversion, good. What's also good is all these wonderful sponsors on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. We want to take a quick break and be right back.
When you partner with Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions, you become part of the family. Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions is a design, build, and install company for synthetic turf fields serving Colorado, New Mexico, Utah, and Wyoming. We are the only owner-operated turf build and install company in Colorado, and we are a one-stop shop that does it all in-house, which means the people that are building your field care about quality and will make sure that it is done right. Choose Rocky Mountain Turf Solutions and join our family.
Forty-six to 0 is your score. 9:27. Running clock now in the first half and in the second quarter. Hoehne up huge. Anthony Sandoval ran in for that touchdown. Sandoval, he ran pretty good there in week 1 against him. I believe he had 86, 90 rushing yards it was. And that's really good for that good of a Simula defense. Open, and now ball's live. Hoehne recovers again. Another fumble recovery for Hoehne. Looks like Mateo Molter hit him and didn't quite get who came up with the ball. Nonetheless, the red and black has the ball again. 8:42 running clock, 46 to 0. Had Alec Baca out on that kickoff for Hoehne. And now Hoehne around the 49-yard line. Magnet under center. That's being Jacob Magnet. Anthony Sandoval, the running back, fullback, Levon Bachicha. Quick toss to Anthony Sandoval. Takes it for about 5 or 6. 8 minutes even remaining here in the first half. If you're just joining us, Hoehne in the red and black, Sargent in the white, black, and yellow. Hoehne up huge here, trying to get win 1 of the season. Quick handoff. Anthony Sandoval finds another burst. Brought down by the shoulder pads there of Garcia. And Anthony Sandoval running like a freight train, just like the train we just heard going by. 46 to 0, 7:11 remaining. 7-11 just like the gas station. We're back to the action. Zamora out wide, fullback Levon Bachicha, the man in the backfield also is Anthony Sandoval under center. Quick toss, that's going to be Anthony Sandoval, makes one man miss, cuts up left. And he's going to be brought down close to the first down. Looks like he's a little short, and that's a flag after. Looks like they're going to get a Sargent player there for pushing Anthony Sandoval after the play. Not quite sure who got that. It is on Sargent. Looks like he got it for pushing Sandoval off the back there after the play. A little extracurricular activity there. 6:04 remaining. Hoehne deep in Sargent territory with a running clock in the first half. Under center, that's Magnet. Running back with Levon Bachicha. Motion man Sylvie. Toss Levon Bachicha. And Levon Bachicha takes it with his head into the end zone for a touchdown. I'm running out of ink. This Hoehne team's making it tough on me. 52-0. Levon Bachicha goes in for another touchdown. Not one, not two, but three now for Levon Bachicha. 52-0. A good feel-good game now so far now for Hoehne. 5 minutes remaining here. The Hoehne faithful really happy with the results here tonight of this Hoehne squad. Magna under center. Levon Bachicha is man in the backfield. He's going to take it. Dances around the pocket. It's going to dance. And that's another good two-point conversion from the running back, Levon Bachicha. 54-0. We're going to take a quick break. Hoehne up huge here in the first half.
Cam Cummings Trucking is your one-stop shop for all your transportation needs. We specialize in livestock, hay, equipment, and general flatbed loads. We also work with several hay farms and can find you any kind of hay or feed you're looking for. Give Cam a call or text today at 719-680-7883.
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by J.C. Sumter. J.C. established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American-made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. J.C. sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
Welcome back to the action. Brock Brunelli, Phoenix Syndrome, getting it done on the camera for us tonight. 54-0. 7 touchdowns for Hoehne. 6 of them on offense. 1 of them coming from the host of Levon Bachicha off that 70, 80-yard pick 6. This Hoehne team running on all cylinders and a feel-good game so far now for the Hoehne faithful. Temple takes it there, going to lose some yardage. Pushed back by a host of Farmers. Connor McGraw still in there as a left end. Second and 11 now for the Sargent team. 2-minute warning. Stick with us. We're going to regather our composure and be right back. Halftime show report. That's brought to you by Cook Oil of Walsh. Thank you for sponsoring our halftime show report. Truly appreciate Cook Oil sticking with us. They've been huge supporters of us since the beginning, and we love the people that have been with us since the beginning and have come along the way. Motion man, that's Jones. Taking the snaps, Jones. Brought down quickly there by Mateo Molter and Connor Canizel. (54-0), 1:33 remaining. This Hoehne defense has been quite stellar. Haven't let up a lot of yardage. Most of the yardage has came after the fact of the second and third downs. I mean, they've been really good. They've only gone into Hoehne territory once, and they've been able to stop it off of that pick 6 from Levon Bachicha. Hoehne going out wide now with the spread formation from Sargent. Another motion, that's going to be Jones. He's going to take it, same exact play with more spread out. And Jones is going to find Temple. Temple hauls it in, and now in Hoehne territory around the 45. Off that quick reverse, Jones threw it across his body, found his quarterback, Cade Temple, And a huge gain now. Eventually brought down there by Connor McGraw. They call him C-Mac. Quick timeout, 44.6 remaining here from Hoehne. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. 54-0 is your score. Calling a quick timeout there at 44.6, and now Sargent going to try to get 6 on the scoreboard. Temple, the southpaw's going to throw it up. Almost picked off there. I believe that was Maurice Reese-Bachicha. 54-0, 31.7. Another timeout called by Coach Medina, his last of the half. We're going to take a quick break and hear more from one of our wonderful sponsors. $54-0. Hoehne coming out quick. Up huge against Sargent here. Temple dance around the pocket. Guzzo's going to run him out of real estate there that time and out of bounds. Guzzo came in there quick. Also, Connor Kniezel off of the front line there. 7 seconds remaining here in the first half. Sargent trying to get a playoff. 4 seconds remaining. 3 seconds. 2. Play gets snapped with 1.4. Temple dancing around. Going to just take it with his legs. Anthony Sandoval runs him out of bounds. And that is the end of the first half, ladies and gentlemen. At the end of dose. 54-0. Hoehne up huge here. All on this Friday Night Lights.
Cook Oil is your one-stop shop for everything you need on the farm or range. We provide auto and ag parts and a full line of feed and livestock supplements. And we can handle your bulk fuel and propane delivery needs. Don't forget, Cook Oil is also your only source for Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides east of I-25 and south of I-70. Stop in and see us at 105 West Santa Fe in Walsh or give us a call at 719-324-5273. Thanks and good luck to the athletes competing in today's games.
Welcome, welcome, ladies and gentlemen. 54-0, Hoehne up huge. This is your Cook Oil halftime show report. Levon Bachicha got us started with a rushing touchdown. Jacob Magnet later on with a rushing touchdown of his own. Levon Bachicha coming up with that pick six and then off that special teams recovery of Anthony Sandoval getting 6 there in the end zone. Jacob Magnet to Nathan Zamora from the east to the west sideline there that time for a touchdown. Anthony Sandoval, not one, but 2 rushing touchdowns. Levon Bachicha capitalized for another rushing touchdown in the east end zone there off of the east end zone there. Big shout to the good camera angle there by Phoenix and Roman. Truly appreciate it. 54-0. That was your Cook Oil halftime show report. I want to throw up that Superfans QR code. You can join it and become part of the family today. We're going to be right back with about 10 minutes remaining. right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're about to get started here. 2 minutes remaining here. Halftime. Really good game here so far from Hoehne. Stick with us for your JDG Auto Collision post-game show report. That'll be coming up at the end of tonight's ballgame. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're about to get started. Second half of play. This Hoehne team running on all cylinders. Be interesting to see how much longer we see of QB1 Jake Magnet. Bobby Terry and Antonio Cantoria also warming up on the sidelines. Might get those other guys some looks here in tonight's game. Sylvie's going to send it away. Nice little kickoff there from Sylvie. And returned here by Sargent. Garcia. Sandoval brings him down. And a big hit there that time. 11:47 remaining. Clock will remain running here in the second half. Temple still in at quarterback here for the Sargent Farmer squad. First team defense still out as well here for Hoehne. Gilberto Alvarado, your CB1, your CB2 in the slot's going to be Levon Bachicha. And out wide, Brody Sylvie. Here comes Temple, dance around the pocket. Jason Guzzo comes out quick and forces Temple to throw it. Not going to be a sack, but nonetheless, a QB hit on the back of Jason Guzzo's football card. Number 34, I believe that's Brayson Cedars checking in. He's gotten a quick look here tonight now for his first time out. Getting some of the younger guys now in for this Hoehne squad. Brayson Cedars out there. Connor McGraw Jr. has been out there a couple times. Temple still in at quarterback for the Sargent squad. Brock Brunelli on the call with Phoenix Syndrome and on the camera. Under center, that's going to be Temple. Two-man backfield, quick toss. Dance arounds Garcia. Again, quick in that backfield off the quick right side of Hoehne and a little lost yardage there that time. Going to bring up about 3rd and 12, I'm going to call it. Looks like Mateo Molter got there quick with another host of 1 or 2 farmers. 54-0 is your score. Running clock remaining here in the third quarter. Connor McGraw in, Jason Guzzo out. Guzzo got that quick, nice little QB hit hurry the last time there 2 plays ago, and now goes to talk to assistant former head coach Gabe Dasco. Temple under center. Quick handoff right up the gut. Going to get about a yard or 2. And now a 4th down for the Sargent squad. Being brought down, there's number 17, Bryson Parkinson, the freshman. Parkinson, my apologies. Cedar's going to hit the bench. Zamora back in. Hoehne staying on their toes here, too high in case they get the fake punt here. Off the formation, signs indicate Sargent's going for this. Temple to southpaw, going to gun it down the field. Hit the ankles of Sylvie there, that being Brody Sylvie. Turnover on downs, running clock still 54-0 is your score. Thank you all who have joined us here on the Saddle Rock Sports Network. If you guys haven't liked, subscribed to this video. Truly appreciate your guys' support. Chiming in, liking, commenting. We truly appreciate all your guys' support here. Good things happening at the Saddle Rock Sports Network. Diego Lujan in the game there as a left guard for Hoehne. Magnet still in the game at quarterback. Under center, fullback in the game, that's Bachicha. Sandoval gets hit quick there that time. Still on his feet. And I got to go back to a beautiful block there. That's number 52. Connor Kniesel took his assignment up the gap there for about 10, 15 yards. A beautiful blocking there from Connor Kniesel. Alec Baca now in the game at offense. He's gone some special teams looks. He's a tight end now in the ballgame. Magnet, number 5, still in there as a quarterback. Bachicha, the fullback, running back. That's going to be number 21, Gilberto Alvarado. Close to the first down. About 6 to 5 yards remaining. Be about gain of 2 there for Gilberto. That being Gilberto Alvarado there on the carry, number 21. Brody Sylvie in. Jacob Magnet getting the play from head coach O.C. Ronnie Yates. 6:20 remaining, third quarter of play here. 8:18 here in Hoehne, Colorado at Botero Field. Magnet back under center. All signs indicate for another running play. Gilberto Alvarado gets the toss. Go, Gilberto. Touchdown, Hoehne. Gilberto Alvarado, another farmer to score tonight. Put 6 on the scoreboard to make it 6-0. A feel-good moment for Gilberto Alvarado. $60-0. Gilberto Alvarado put an exclamation point on tonight's contest here. Gilberto Alvarado still in the backfield under center Magnet. Quick toss, Magnet dancing. Finds a wide open Jason Guzzo. And a touchdown for Jason Guzzo. Gives it to Kirby Bonato and he gets 2. 62-0 is your score. 5:08 remaining here from Hoehne.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
There's the farmer and the Hoehne cheerleaders trying to get the fan to dance. Good times here for the farmer faithful here at Hoehne High Botero Field. 4:15 remaining. We go back to the field. 62-0. Running clock here in the third quarter. Caden Marquez in there for the kickoff. As well as Connor McGraw, Brody Sylvie, Alec Baca getting it done. Brody Sylvie to boot it away. He's been really good here so far. Brody Sylvie boots it. Sergeant Farmer Goes right down on it. That's number 13, Corbin Castillo, a junior. Now the Sargent Farmers going to set up shop for their first offensive drive. $62-0, 3:17 remaining here in the third quarter. Expect to see a lot of the younger farmers, both farmers, getting in. Connor Kniesel hits the bench. Alec Balkin as a left end. Also in the game, Tristan Zamora, younger brother of Nathan Zamora, number 2. The snap, the quick handoff, that's number 9, Capron. Finds an opening and enough for a first down. First quarter there in the night sky, 62-0. 2:35 remaining here from Hoehne in the third quarter of play, ladies and gentlemen. Clock still running with the running clock. We got a running clock about halfway into the second quarter. Hoehne stacking the box again here. Garcia going to take himself in at quarterback. Stiffs arms Maurice Bachicha, but Maurice Bachicha stays on his feet and eventually saves and gets a tackle. Antonio Cantoria in as a DB now for Hoehne. Antonio Cantoria, pretty good little athlete here. I believe when I was in 6th, 7th grade baseball, this kid was already playing 6th, 7th grade baseball as a second, first grader. He's a good athlete. I mean, he's our starting second baseman. I think he's going to be a solid player here for years to come here for Hoehne there in that 12 jersey. Looks like there's laundry on the field, and that's going to send Sargent back. Alec Baca, Tristan Zamora, Connor McGraw on the defensive line. Gilberto Alvarado, 44, Caden Marquez as linebackers. Looks like you got Antonio Cantoria out there, as well as another guy. Can't quite see it from here on that far right side. Quick throw from Temple, hauled in. Bachicha brings him down eventually there. Nice little tackle there from Maurice Bachicha. That other farmer out there, looks like it's Brayson Cedars. I could be wrong from this angle. My apologies to whoever that is. A little far to see there that time. 3 seconds remaining. Garcia trying to get a play off. Clock's just going to run out of time. There's no more time on the clock. End of the third quarter, 62-0. Going to take a quick break. We're going to be right back here all on the SRSN.
Born Pretty Jewelry Company is owned and operated by J.C. Sumter. J.C. established Born Pretty in 2021 and began selling handcrafted Native American-made jewelry, mostly turquoise and sterling silver, through her online store. Since then, Born Pretty jewelry pieces have made their way to 35 states. J.C. sources all of her jewelry from reservations in New Mexico and Arizona and guarantees authenticity. Contact Born Pretty Jewelry or shop online at bornprettyjewelry.shop to find your next authentic piece.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we need to get some good Kenny Chesney Boys of Fall rolling in here. It's the Boys of Fall Friday Night Lights. Football's back, ladies and gentlemen. Week 2, Week 3 in the high school football world here in Colorado. It's been a blast. Hoehne up huge here in the fourth quarter here in the second half, 62-0. I'm Brock Bernelli here on the call. Phoenix and Roman handling your camera duty tonight. Doing a great job. Truly appreciate Phoenix and Roman's support and help out here tonight. Sargent still with the football. Temple, quick handoff, Garcia. Garcia makes one man miss, eventually brought down there by Caden Marquez. Nice little tackle there by Caden Marquez. Now, for sure, a lot of the younger guys in for this Hoehne squad. Levon Bachicha still out there for Hoehne, but rather than that, a lot of the younger guys getting some looks here. You like to see it. $11:23 remaining, fourth quarter. Temple, the quarterback, he's the southpaw. Southpaw's going to three-step draw pass. Throws it, intercepted. Maurice Bachicha takes a huge hit. Stays with the football. A huge hit by Donovan Heineman, the sophomore. But an interception by Maurice Bachicha. Stays on his feet and saves it. $10:40 remaining. A Maurice Bachicha interception late into the ball game. Clock still running here. See on offense as some of these younger guys get some looks. Got to get the playoff here quickly. Trying to get the ball here after the false start. And a timeout taken by Coach Yates with the new quarterback, Terry, in. We're going to take a quick break and be right back.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Just like that, Coach Yates saving the delay of game. New quarterback in the ball game, Bobby Terry. Gilberto Alvarado, the running back, finds a gap, brought down there about 4 or 5 yards. That's number 5, Tyler Chapman, a senior. Coming into the ball game, number 17, Bryson Parkson, a freshman, hits the bench. This Sargent team, a younger squad, a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. This is going to be a team that grows and I think gets better with time. Terry, the man at quarterback. Gilberto Alvarado is running back. Handoff, fake. Terry's going to take it. He's going to get about 1 yard short of the first down. 3rd and 2, 3rd and 1, how you want to call it. 9 minutes even remaining. Also in the game, number 84, Porter Yates, the son of Ronnie Yates, in the ball game. His father, Ronnie Yates, the head coach here at Hoehne, getting some looks. He's on the far right of your screen. Alvarado still the running back. RB3 on the depth chart. Terry is going to fling it off the option. Alvarado getting swarmed out of the backfield there by Kate Temple, a senior. Mustard on the field. Clock still running with 8:15 remaining. Connor McGraw is going to take a seat. Also in the game, number 73, Carter Aguilar. He's in the ball game for the first time tonight. $62-0, 7:55 remaining. Terry to throw it, gets hit. Caught Porter Yates. Takes a huge hit. Going to get about a yard or two. It's Porter Yates, a freshman. Third down now for this Hoehne squad. 62-0, 7:22 remaining. Timeout called. We're going to take a timeout. Clock stops at 7:22. Be right back on the SRSN.
Just like the general store mercantiles of the Wild West, Diamond W Mercantile strives to stock everything our customers need for a simple life. From tack to homemade towels and housewares to locally grown meats, produce, and more. We offer grass-fed Mesa beef that was raised on the ranch right outside our door, and Watonga Cheese Company cheeses made in Perryton, Texas. And we're always adding something new. Come shop with us Monday through Friday, 9 to 4 at 14 West 3rd Street in La Junta.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so back. We're back in like Flint. Welcome back. Bobby Terry takes it. Going to be about a fourth down there now. I don't know why I said about a fourth down. It is a fourth down. About 5 yards to gain. 4th and 5. It looks like the punting team's going out there for the first time tonight. This would be the first drive Hoehne's turned it over, have had to punt of the whole night. And if you're doing that in the fourth quarter, I think you had a pretty good ball game. Blocked punt. Levon Bachicha got slammed there that time. He eventually recovers it. But a turnover on downs. And Sargent now has a huge opportunity with 6:32 remaining to try to score. The interesting strategy. We saw a lot of the younger guys, JV defense last time. First team defense back out there on the field. Timeout taken. Take a timeout. First team defense back on the field with 6:22 remaining. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 62-0. First team defense back out there. Trying to get a stop, stacking the box. Working. Quick handoff there. That was number 13, Corbin Castillo, a junior. Second down and about 7 or 8. 6:05 remaining here from Hoehne, Colorado. Quick little substitution. Jason Guzzo out. Connor Kniezel out. Hoehne stacking this box, sending pretty much the whole house. That's number 17, Bryson Parkson, a freshman. Takes it and eventually brought down. 5:35 remaining, 62-0. Five minutes remaining, says on the clock. Allow the Hoehne first team defense back out there. The snap, going back to throw. 5-step drop. That's Jones. Jones going to throw it up and almost pick their triple coverage on those two Sargent Farmers, that being number 13, Corbin Castillo, number 34, Nolan Berger, a senior. 62-0, 4:47 remaining. It's 4th down and 5 now for the Sargent squad. Coach Yates trying to get this defense to get a huge stop here to keep a goose egg on the scoreboard. Snap, that's Parkson. Jones gets it under center. Quick reverse. The handoff. Big handoff there. And number 11, Maurice Pachicha. Again, a huge tackle on Kenyon Nora, freshman. Nice little run there by the freshman, Kenyon Nora. Off the reverse, a nice run there from Kenyon Nora, freshman. That's nice little things you can look for in a 62-0 deficit, is runs like that. 3:47 remaining. 62-0. Stick with us. JDG Auto Collision post-game show report. Comments, reactions, scoring totals, and everything good in between. Full house formation here for Sargent. Jones takes the snap. Going to throw a bullet across the flats and a touchdown. Sargent gets on the board. Number 34, that's going to be Nolan Berger for the first 6 of the night for the Sargent Farmers. A nice little pass from Jones to Berger. And he gets 6 to make the score 62-6. 62-6, 3 minutes even remaining. Running clock special here on the concession stands. If you want to come on down to Botero Field. Running clock here. Jones throws it incomplete. Looks like that was broken up there by number 2, Nathan Zamora. 62-6 is your score. Running clock from Hoehne, Colorado.
LARCC Trucking is the place to call if you have something to haul. A family-owned trucking business since 2021, LARCC is named after the owner's children, their motivation to create a successful future. LARCC is ready to help you haul your hay, cattle, gravel, or equipment anywhere in southwestern United States. LARCC also buys and sells hay. Give them a call today at 970-274-0826 and get ready to haul.
Welcome back to the action. Brock Brunelli, Phoenix and Roman on the camera. 62-6. We only had 7 men on the field. Akbaka becoming that 8th now, and we're about to get started. Botch kick goes off the ankle there of Anthony Sandoval. Coming up with it's Brody Sylvie and a Hoehne football. Hoehne recovers there, went right off the ankle or the kneecap there of Anthony Sandoval. 1:27 remaining. Hoehne's got to get a play off here quicker here off of this drive. 1:17, the offense trots out. Trying to get off a play quick. Bobby Terry in at quarterback. Guzzo in at, sorry, my apologies. Cedars in at fullback. That's Gilberto Alvarado, the running back. Under center, Terry just going to take it. Gets about 4 or 5 yards off the push there from Carter Aguilar. Also in the game, number 3, Caden Wright, the junior now. Number 52, Braden Norris, a freshman for Sargent in their respective squads. Porter Yates gets the play from his dad, Ronnie Yates, playing as the tight end. 62-6, 27 seconds. Going to be a Hoehne victory here from Botero Field. Terry's got it on the 50. Handoff, Gilberto Alvarado. Breaks a couple tackles. And a first down for Gilberto Alvarado. 13 seconds remaining. This Hoehne team's just going to have it run out of the clock. No more play. 5 seconds remaining. The clock's going to go to 0. And that's going to wrap it up, ladies and gentlemen. 62-6. A huge win here for Hoehne in week 3, week 2 for them after the bye. We're going to take a quick break, and you're going to hear for your JDG Auto Collision post-game show report, ladies and gentlemen, coming up. (62-6), the final here from Hoehne. This is your JDG Auto Collision post-game show report. Thank you all who have checked in here tonight. A huge win for the Hoehne faithful here from Hoehne. The fight song going on, the praying, love it. There's Sargent, and then the Hoehne faithful putting up 62 points here tonight. A great game as the Hoehne fight song gets played. Gotta love everything what this Hoehne team did here tonight. Everything worked good for them for a lot of the game. They won in all 3 phases of the ball. And the Hoehne faithful now go home happy with tonight's result. Quick little breakdown for your JDG Auto Collision post-game show report. Levon Bachicha set up the fireworks. The Hoehne mascot pumped. Some thunderstruck going on right now at Hoehne Botero Field. Levon Bachicha got us started. Jacob Magnet, a rushing touchdown. Levon Bachicha, another touchdown. Anthony Sandoval, a rushing touchdown. Jacob Magnet with a beautiful pass to the west sidelines, down the west sidelines for a touchdown to Nathan Zamora. That made the score 30-0. Anthony Sandoval rushing touchdown, 46-0. Levon Bachicha, huge pick 6 earlier. Levon Bachicha, a rushing touchdown. Go to the second half as the Hoehne players are leaving. A huge win for them here tonight. And all the Hoehne faithful. And it just feels like Hoehne Farmers football's back. And I think a win like this can set the tone and build a culture even huger. So I think this win tonight does wonders to this team. I think it's awesome. One of the hugest wins in Farmers history in a long memory. Gilberto Alvarado, a rushing touchdown. Maurice Bachicha, an interception. And then obviously Sargent got it done there. Jones to Berger for a nice little touchdown to put Sargent on the board late into the game. Hoehne won in all 3 phases of the night. There's so many guys that are worthy of this JDG Auto Collision player of the game. I could go with Levon Bachicha, Jacob Magnet, Anthony Sandoval, Jason Guzzo with how good he was on defense and special teams especially. There's probably 4 or 5 guys you could talk about being your player of the game. But at the end of the day, I truly like to pick one. And I think tonight that goes to Anthony Sandoval. Anthony Sandoval, you are the JDG Auto Collision player of the game. I think he just really set the tone. And if you could set this tone early on offense, defense, or special teams in the game, I think it elevates your team's success. And I think that's what Anthony Sandoval did here tonight. He set the tone to spark this 62-point scoring for Hoehne. Anthony Sandoval, you are the JDG Auto Collision player of the game. That's going to wrap it up 62-6. Hoehne wins huge at home for their first win of the year. From Phoenix and Roman, I'm Brock Brunelli. Peace, love, chicken grease, and most importantly of all, ladies and gentlemen, God bless.